This one's pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. The red and blue, that's crazy. Yeah, that one is insane. Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlogs. And as always, I appreciate all the love and support. In today's video, the car looks really aggressive as it sits, as you guys know, but I feel like the front end needs a little bit more of an aggression. So we're on our way to the shop as we speak to the brand new sponsor, and we're gonna go check out Automotive Custom Lighting. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we're officially here at Automotive Custom Lighting, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the shop looks like inside, how clean it is in there, and then once they do the install and put the lights on and everything, I'm gonna ask them to go ahead and just tell us about how they did the install and all that good stuff, because you guys know that, you know, I like to find the right people that'll work on the cars and make them really clean, and especially with wiring, and these guys are incredible. It's just gonna help make the lights last longer when you have nice clean setups, and their stuff is crazy because it looks like it's factory, a lot of the stuff that they've done. So it's insane. You pop the bumper off and you can't even tell that they've changed anything. It literally looks like factory. That's how clean it is. But I'm gonna show you guys what the shop looks like in the inside, and I'll make sure in the description I'll leave their address too with their phone number, so that way you guys can hit them up and give them coupon code PRIME. They're gonna take care of you. All right, so this is the showroom. When you first walk in, this is where you're gonna meet with them, and what's really cool is right off the bat, a lot of people have asked me when it comes to lights, where'd you get those etching from? Now mine are from RGV Shelby, and he already sets them up like that, so if you buy them from him, then you can have that option as well. But these guys provide it too, so if you guys are ordering from here, then you can get yours done like that too, and put a little etching inside. There goes the Superman logo in there, which is awesome. Now what they're also going to do for me is they're going to do underglow, and they're going to do the grill lights. But when you come back down this way, this is what takes you to the shop, and this is the shop itself. And then they got the Zl1 put over here on the side, so they're gonna lift it up, put it in the air, and start taking it apart, which is amazing. Now, big shout out to Lethal Camaro. That is one of my sponsors, my boy Matt. He did provide me with the little CNC steel lift points. For the lift points, the little lift jacks, I'll go ahead and post those in the description too, and it makes it really simple when they put it under the car, so that way they can lift the car up and they can start working on it, which is incredible. I love it. This place is huge. This is what I'm talking about. They can take their sweet time, not have to worry about, oh man, I can't fit your car in here, I can't do this, can't do that. Now don't get it twisted, they do fill up a lot of cars in here when they're working on them, and we set up this appointment. Once we bring up the car, I'll show you guys what it looks like under it from what I mean. So he's gonna show us some of his work that he mentioned earlier on how to do the stuff here, like I was telling you guys outside, where everything looks tucked and it looks like factory, which is huge. So I'm definitely gonna have Optimus over here so they can see
touch up on that wiring,
that's back there. So yeah, if you could just show us what you were mentioning.
Yeah, so basically what we want to do is we want this to look as factory as it can if it ever has to go into the dealership for service. So right here we actually have all of our wiring running from the front all the way to the rear end where the control box is. It's all in wire loom, so everything looks factory, nothing looks out of place. The only thing that'll look slightly out of place is these two relays here, but there's nothing we can do about that. They need to be accessible because relays are known to fail. It's going to happen.
Right.
As far as the rest of the wiring goes down here, everything down here that we have added on is all in factory textured electrical tape. This is actually all factory right here. This is the stuff we added in. So that way if anybody at a body shop down the road or for any reason has to take this bumper off, they don't take it off and go, what the hell am I looking at?
Right.
Anybody can take this bumper off and go, wow, somebody put a lot of love and care into this install. That way everybody's happy. It's just the quality.
So with this setup, they're gonna have the color changing up here and the DRLs, right?
Yeah, so what it is basically the two relays I showed you, what it does is it incorporates these halos right here to be a white running light. And then when it goes ahead and actually want color changing, it'll actually turn those relays off and go ahead and flip-flop them to where these will actually be able to change colors, so that way you're not ending up with the white.
That's amazing.
Basically drowning out your color changing.
That's awesome.
A little bit of extra work, but hey, the after effect is what matters.
Yes, the after effect is what matters. That's huge.
So it's all about quality. It has to be done right.
And with the Zl1, we're gonna do something like this.
Everything on the Zl1 is gonna be nice and tucked. It's all gonna be put up in a nice place. It's all gonna be just like this. If somebody were to take that bumper off down the road to add more stuff or service something, they're going to look at it and go, all right.
That's awesome.
That's nice looking.
Yes,
I
sir.
like this.
Yes,
Nobody's
sir.
complaining about nothing.
That's awesome. Yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Like, this looks exactly like factory. Like, you literally couldn't even tell that it's been touched. It's crazy. So I'm excited to see how that one comes out. Appreciate it, man. I wanted to show you guys, the bumper is kind of taking off right now, and I wanted to show you guys what the wiring looks like and how clean it's set up and how easy it makes it too for you to go ahead and disconnect it. So like if you ever want to pop off the bumper on the car, it gives you some slack the way they set them up, where you can pull the bumper back a little bit, unplug the wires, and then that way you can plug them right back in once you're getting ready to put the bumper back on. Now the cool thing is, when you do that, there's only one way that those wires for the DRLs, the fog lights and the DRLs up top and the headlights, there's only one way they plug in. So you can't mix them up and plug in the headlight to the DRL on the bottom or the DRL down the bottom to the top. You guys know what I mean. Let me show you. Right there. You guys see how everything is wired up nice and clean. It's away from this side, for that way when the tire moves around and stuff like that, it's behind this plastic piece right here, which has nothing to do with anything hanging right behind the inner liner. Now at the same time, when you put the bumper back on, everything up top looks like factory on the car. Like, you don't see wires over the top, over here, over the radiator cover or anything like that. You don't see anything over here laid around. The only thing you're gonna find is the relay right there on the bottom. But of course you want that because you don't want these ever like frying and stuff like that. You need certain power and all that stuff. So this is a quick sample of what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you guys once it's all put together. I'll give you guys a full overview of how crazy it is with the headlights, the DRLs, the grill lights, top and bottom, and the underglow. Insane.
Okay, let it be known, I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke, I seen it way before it ever happened. He gave me the view. I had to put in my time on the TV, it coming in soon. I couldn't leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running, came out gunning, stop the fronting on your words. It's what you hear, not what you heard. I'ma hate on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth.
So like he was showing us a quick sample. That's something that I don't have, which is amazing. He can actually make one color on one side and one color on the other side. The only way I pull that off with Optimus, with my other Camaro, is it just happens to be flashing like that, but I can't like pause it and leave it like this. Like, that's crazy. So around Christmas time, I'd be rocking that like that. You know, that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool, man. I can't wait to see when the ZL1 is done, dude. This is going to be a sick build, too. Once this is finished, they're just about, you guys are just about done with this one, right? Almost?
We're about 60% done. It's a lot of wiring. You can see how much wiring is actually in the trunk. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. No worries. I can tell, though, how the outcome is going to be. It's going to be super clean, so that's awesome.
There's the parking lights I was telling you about.
Yep. Looks just like factory, man.
Yeah, exactly. Just like factory, except they're aftermarket drop-in boards.
That's crazy.
That's what we wanted. You want to be able to actually have it retain some, you know, OEM functions. So it's a little bit extra work, but hey, in the end, everybody's happy.
That's right. You guys, as you can see, right inside, right there, you see that little metal piece where it's sitting on? That's what I was talking about. It makes it a lot more simple for you guys to lift up your car, plus you don't have to worry about damaging the rocker itself. So big shout out to Lethal Camaro for that one. All right, you guys, so we're back at the house, and I finally got a chance to actually record this for you guys because it's been raining here in Arizona. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys exactly what this thing does and what it looks like now so I can get you guys' feedback. First of all, I wanted to say one of the things I'm very excited about that these guys did for me on this setup compared to what Optimus has is I noticed that recently with some of these updates on the Ghost app, my battery has been dying on the car. So now what they did for me was they actually put a kill switch on there. So anytime you walk away and your car is off, and sometimes maybe you don't even drive this thing like that, like you go to work all week or whatever, then you take it out on the weekends and it'll kill your battery because that Ghost app is still constantly running. So if that's happening, then it's going to kill the battery in the car, and we don't want that. So they made a kill switch for me, and with this kill switch, if you push the button A, it'll program the Ghost module, and that'll allow you to turn them on anytime you want. It'll make the DRLs come on, all that stuff. If you push the letter B on the key fob, then what that'll do is that'll kill it, completely kill it. The car will think that you never even put that in there. It'll think just like a stock car, where you could leave it in the garage like that and let it sit for a week and your battery probably wouldn't die. But with this thing, it constantly drains it even if the car is off. So I'm very glad that we got that switch put in there, which really helps. At the same time, we did headlights, the DRLs from RGV Shelby, the upper grill, lower grill, and the underglow is all from Automotive Custom Lighting. I'm gonna show you guys in this quick clip, and I'm gonna give you guys a B-roll. Run it.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I be swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the damn thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These are the moments, only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're your own enemy, your own enemy, your own enemy. Yeah. When I fall, I keep running. Feel the pain, but I love it, yeah.
You know I'm built for it, you ain't gotta ask twice.
You ain't by that fast life, 100 on the dash with the cash light. You ain't by that fast life, big dog status with your stats like.
You guys, don't tell me that wasn't sick. That's absolutely crazy. It's a complete game changer, completely changed the ZL1. I've always been kind of hesitant with putting the lights on there only because I know myself. One show car prop type of a deal installed and I'm gonna do something else. As you guys can see in one of my recent videos, if you haven't, I've already taken it to the track one time on a drag strip. I've taken it to the track going around before, but this is on the drag strip, which I was planning on doing that. Now I want to go back for some more. Shout out to my man in the comments who said, you got bit by the bug. And now it's like, you got to just keep going some more, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely true. I did. Now I felt it and I really enjoyed it. So we're going to have to go back to the track. More mods are coming on this thing. I want to get them numbers in. If I can get this car to like 10.4, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's good enough with mods. Without the mods, if I can get at least the 11.5, 11.2, 11.3 number, I'll be happy with that. But either way, it's another story. Now with these lights, I want to give a huge shout out to RGV Shelby because, man, he absolutely kills it every single time. He's sponsored me for the last 8-9 years. So I'll make sure I leave his information in the description, and a huge shout out to Automotive Custom Lighting for all their hard work as well, because prepping up the lights coming from RGV Shelby was incredible. And then with Automotive Custom Lighting, putting them in, that's another huge part that needs to be done. You know, you got to make sure on both ends it's being done right, so that way you don't have any issues in the long run and they look really good. Now you guys, another cool feature that these do, once you turn them on and you click on the letter B, they're off, letter A, they're on. Once you do that, now when the car starts, I wanted my DRLs to come on just like it does when it's factory, but we put a little rainbow effect that went through it. You can put whatever effect you want, but check this out. When you start the car, oh my god, that's so sick, bro. I love that. And then as you can see, the DRLs are on just like factory on the car until you hit the buttons on the remote, and then it starts changing colors. So here's the settings right here for the demonize. It's the LED hue app. So as soon as I go through here, I click this one right there, the SP11. And as soon as I hit this button, now the demonize are on the car. Got the Superman etching inside, and then once you go into it, you hit enter, you go in. Now you can pick whatever color you want, and the demonize will change. So if I make this green, it's going to be green. If I make this blue, it's going to be blue. So that's pretty sick too. Now we go into the actual app. You're going to go ahead and pair. It's going to pull up both my Ghost controllers that are in the car. And a new feature, you see this little up top on the top left? You're going to click that one time and it's going to put a line over it. You click it again, it's going to take away the 3 dots that are above. Now there's 3 dots all around. That means all controllers are connected. So if I click this one time, it's going to make them all in sync into one, which is awesome. Anything I select. Look at this. That's so sick. It's in sync all the way around on the car. Anything I pick, it's gonna pulse all even, all the way around the car. So yeah, man, this one's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. The red and blue, that's crazy. Yeah, that one is insane. But yeah, or you could just pick, you know, if you just want to rock a solid color, you can. You got that red, you got it in the grill, all the way around. Absolutely love it, man. It's crazy. Well, let's put the demon eyes to red too. We gotta have it matching, so it's all solid, man. That looks so aggressive. Sick. Big shout out to all those guys helping out. They are both the sponsors on the Zl1, and I got you guys coupon codes, so I'll leave them in the description, and that way you guys can get yours. If it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. But in the meantime, between time, you guys know the drill. A Dilla, bow, Superman, chilling right there. Prime time, chilling in Automatic USA for another month, and he'll be back home soon. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Ay, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a hoe, this ain't a foe. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke, I seen it way before.